Doesn't that kind of look like something that you would see on the front of a Pog? Anyone who came up in the 90s and played Pogs know what I'm talking about. It was always some shit like this, like there'd be an 8-ball with a snake on it, or an 8-ball on fire, a skull with a crown, a skull eating an 8-ball with snakes coming out of its eyes and it's lit on fire. What's up everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is my quick track review for Hopsin's new song, Crown Me. It's off of his upcoming album called Pound Syndrome, and that's set to drop on my birthday, July 24th. So mark your calendar, kids, for my birthday. Not this album, but okay, maybe for both. Now, production-wise, this beat is very trappish with some big bass that drops in and out. And I found that interesting because usually when you get this type of production, you get some lyricism that's not really up to snuff. But that is not the case with this song. Anyone who's familiar with Hopsin knows that his content can be hit or miss, and I think some people consider him to be a little bit emo, or as I've often heard people say, they refer to him as the Black Slim Shady. But there's not really anything like that happening on this track. This is more or less just a braggy lyrical display where Hopsin is hitting you with a barrage of crazy flows. And rhyming pubic with Rubik's Cube. So, you know, I mean, that counts for something, right? Because we all have pubics, but we can't all beat a Rubik's Cube. At least I can't. I suck at them. And the only real gripe that I've heard about this song so far is that some of Hopsin's fans consider this to be a little bit too mainstream. And I can understand where they're coming from, because a lot of Hopsin's fans are people who really like that underground shit, and Hopsin himself is a little bit of an underground darling, if you will. But however you look at it, I don't think there's really any reason to panic here, because as we've seen before, one single does not necessarily show you what the whole album is going to be like. I mean, just look at Kendrick Lamar. He came out with I, and a lot of people hated that shit, including myself. But then when the album came out, woo! Had to wipe our brows, not our hats, but I guess it'd be more like this. But you get where I'm coming from. Shit was fire. We were sweating. I also really like the hook on this one because it's loud and angry, which matches the aggressive production, and it's catchy because he's just screaming, "Give me that crown, boy!" I know, that was kind of pathetic, but I live in an apartment building, and I can't really scream because then my neighbors are going to think that I'm choking out a king and trying to steal his crown and his jewels. So all in all, I give this one a 4 out of 5 because it's pretty hard to hate on a banger that also showcases some impressive lyricism. But the reason that I don't go any higher than a 4 out of 5 is because this isn't really anything game-changing. I mean, the beat itself is pretty typical, even though I like it because it's a banger. But the flows on this are just crazy. They are hot like lava tits. Hot lava tits. No, that didn't really work. I mean, lava's hot, and if you like boobies, that's hot too. But I don't really know if lava boobs are a good thing. But anyway, all of this madness aside, hit me up in the comments section to let me know what you think about this track. Do you like the direction Hopsin is going in? And are you a Hopsin fan or are you not a Hopsin fan? Why or why not, and what would you like to hear on his upcoming album? Thank you for watching, and as usual, do all that other good YouTube and social media stuff where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.